Hi, this is Michael over at Action Karate in Jamison, and today we're going to go over 3 tips to help your child listen the very first time. Tip number 1 is to think about how you're phrasing the instructions you're giving your child, right? So one of the things we work on with our instructors is to make sure we always phrase it in the positive. So for example, instead of saying don't run or don't touch the person next to you, what's interesting is that the brain only hears the next part, right? So you say don't run, your child hears run. You say don't touch the person next to you, they hear touch the person next to you. So what we want to do is phrase it the other way, phrase it in the positive. So instead of don't run, walk. Instead of don't touch the person next to you, keep your hands to yourself. So tip number 1 is make sure you phrase it in the positive instruction. Instead of telling them what not to do, tell them what to do. Step number 2 is to make sure you catch them doing things right. It's really easy as a parent and even as a teacher to kind of notice all the flaws and all the negatives, right? But if you start to kind of condition yourself to look for the good things, you can build on that positive momentum. And you want to make sure when they do the right thing, you give them that positive feedback. At the end of the day, kids and adults, they want attention, and kids are gonna, seek attention either for doing the wrong thing or doing the right thing. If we catch them enough times doing the right thing, we'll be able to build on that. So step number 1 was to make sure you tell your child what to do instead of what not to do. Step number 2 is to make sure that we catch them doing things right, really be a good finder and look for all those positive things. And then step number 3, and this really kind of depends on the age of your child, but you can kind of make, listening almost like a game and make it interactive. So instead of, hey, go clean up your room or go clean up your toys, I want to see how fast you can clean up your toys, and almost make it a contest kind of thing. So there are 3 easy tips. If you have any more tips that have worked well for you, make sure you put them in the comments below.